Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. I've come on tonight to show you a gift bag that I've made, and I was looking on Pinterest. I do like to just look at normal bags to give me some inspiration, not paper bags but just bags, handbags, and I saw this one. Now it's not exactly like that, but it just gave me an idea with the two colour patterns, and I came up with, plug my phone back in, this. That's the side, and I've got a little charm on. There's a little gift tag that says Mum on it, and then so that's the side, and the back, it's quite hard to show it really, and then the side again, and then that would be the front. So it's quite large. It's a square bottom, so the bottom of the bag is square, and it's 6 by 6. Let's put it on here. 6 by 6 inches square, and then you could have that as the front, so I suppose you could put the strap this way, but I don't know, I just liked it. I liked that to be the front and the bows at the side, so that is what we're going to make. Now this strap is a bit flimsy. I have thickened the strap up. So yeah, that's the bag. I hope you like it. I think it's really quirky. I just love it. You'll fit a lot in there, as you can see. It's really spacious, and you've got all of that space in there as well. So I'm using the vintage paper. Let me just find it. It's Vintage Dreams. It's this paper stack. I did show it on a previous video. You need the full piece of A4, and it's got some gorgeous blue roses on there, and a black piece, but obviously it's entirely up to you what piece colour you want to go for. So really simple. Pop your patterned piece into your scoreboard. Just check. Yeah, I'm going to have it that way. So you want to score on whichever side at 6 inches. And then you're going to turn your paper and score at 6 inches, but only down to that score line. I don't know if you can see. So you score 6 inches down, turn your paper and score it 6 inches only to that score line. And you want to repeat that one on your plain piece. So 6 inches, turn, and 6 inches. You'll be able to see better on this piece. Down to that first score line that you can see there. So that's how you should have that. Then you're going to need a strap, and this is 18.5 inches long, and it's only by 3/8 of an inch wide. And then you want to score it on either end at 3/4 of an inch, and I've doubled that, so that's 2 pieces of card thick. And that's going to, we're going to use I've got some little keyring hoop rings, and that's going to just feed through there. Then I've got this tonic bag die, and I'm using, sorry for the glare, I'm using the bow, and that's where I've got my bow from. So I've already gone ahead and made one up, and then I've just cut out the second piece ready. It looks like a pair of sunglasses. And then I've got my little tag, again that's from the tonic bag set, and then I just had this little mum die in my stash, and then I've put an eyelet on that, and the eyelets that I'm using are 6mm wide. So that's that bit. So first of all, what you're going to do is you're going to do exactly the same on both pieces. So fold and burnish your long score line on both. I was so excited about this bag. I felt like it's probably out there somewhere. I don't know. I haven't seen it. But when you just come up with something, you feel like you're the maker, like it's your design, and it just feels really nice, and you know, like you've invented something. So you want to just cut then straight up this score line. You could use your trimmer if you want to. I am just going to use my scissors. So that's what you're going to do, and you want to do that on the next piece as well. And I've done it again and just used, actually there's a line there. There we go. And then what you're going to do is bring the two pieces together like that. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Let me have a look at that piece. Right, so you're going to pop glue on this square. Really be generous with the glue. Don't, you know, you want it a lot. And it's going to be really sturdy because this is thick. 4 pieces of card thick on your base. Oops, get off. Never comes out fast enough, does it? When you're on camera. Right. So my girls are in bed. It's World Book Day tomorrow. So they'll be dressing up for school. The younger ones anyway. So you want to bring it around. I might have just cut that off a little bit, but it's fine. We'll be okay. Let me just be careful when you're cutting it that you don't go off. I mean, I was using actually just 1 minute. Alright, so I'm back. I've just gone ahead and I've recut another piece. Don't waste it like I did. So yeah, that pattern paper on camera, I just really needed to get my head in and I couldn't fit it in, so it was a bit off. So you just want to, that's how your piece needs to look. And you need to do that to your black or your white piece. So it just matches up nicely underneath. Okay, so what you want to do is just then cover this piece in your glue all the way around the edges. Try and get close to the edge because you don't want a gaping edge bag. And then just put that all along. I've also got my hot glue gun on, heating up to stick the bows on at the end, just so we know that they're going to stick. So then you want to do that the same. And then just push in, use your bone folder, and then it's up to you then how you decide you want them to go. If you want the black as your base, like I did in the other one, or you want the pattern as your base. So you do, so they're what we've got basically, and you do want to push one into the other. So you'll either have your black one, okay. Look a bit that way. I don't know which one I want this time. I'm going to put the black one in again. So you want to cover all of the base. So this is how big it's going to be, 6 by 6 inches. You really do want to let this dry as well, because it's a curved edge and there's no straight line on the edge of the bag. It will want to pull away. So, you know, just a bit of patience and let things dry. Hold your pieces until they're really glued on is the key. Okay, so then you want to place that one right inside and get that as close in, as much in there as it will go. So again, use your fingers, press into the corners, or your bone folder. Really give that a good press. And then your bottom looks like that, and your inside looks like that. So I'm sure you can guess what I'm going to do next. But you really do want that to dry. So then you're going to take your corners and you're going to decide which one you want, if you want it to go that way or that way. And I am going to end up with a small hole there because I don't think I've quite got that in. But anyway, you just want to overlap a little bit. Now it might be better if I do the black side. So then you can just lay your card down, really get some glue in the bottom and just come up at an angle and then really glue down the sides. I'm sorry if you can't see it so well, but just covering that bit with the glue. Kind of like that. And then this is where you just need to have some patience. So you do want to overlap. Oops. And what you can do is bring it in. I think it needs to go a bit more. Just let me pause for a second. Right, so I've decided to take it the other way. So I have ruined my paper a little bit there, but that's fine. So take it the other way. Whichever way it seems to slot in the best is the way you just want to do it. And then, this is only for the video anyway. So the other gift bag that I did the other day, I've decided not to give my mum that one, and I'm going to give her this one instead because I am going to get her a nice scarf or something. So there we go. That's better. So then you want to just repeat that on the opposite side. And again, I think the patterned paper is going to fold that bit better. So as much as you want, just to make it cross like that. And there's the shape. Okay. So I'm just going to tease it a little bit. And then you want to just do that same diagonal. Make sure you've got it in the bottom. And then all around the top. And make sure you go right up to the sides as well. You don't want your edges to peel back. That is not what you want. So kind of like that. And then just holding that in place again. And this is where you do need to hold it because you do really want it to stick. And I know it's a video, I don't want it to go on forever, but you do have to hold it. Holding it is key. So take your bone folder in there as well. Push it right down to the corner. I know you can't see this bit, but I'm sure you know what I mean. So like that, okay? And there is the shape, you can see in there, of your bag. And then there's the underneath. So then, how long have we been going on? Can't see the time. Oh, I can. 14 minutes, okay. So then you want to take your eyelets and a punch. And I've just got some paper now. So all I did is go onto this side, and I'm just eyeballing it really. So just take it where you want it to be. and I want it to be close to the edge because I've got to get my hoop in. So just about there from the edge, and then I'm holding that straight in front of me, and I'm just going to do the opposite side, about there. And then we can take our eyelet and just set that. And then we'll take the next one, and then we'll set that as well. So that's our eyelet in. You can see that? And that one. Then I've got these rings. They were a bit fiddly actually. They're just silver ones. I've got some copper ones, and they are 15mm. I think there was a couple of pound on eBay. Actually £2.59 they were. So I just want to open the ring. This is the fiddly bit. Might do it off camera. Got no nails. You want to get it in the hoop without scratching your bag. Hang on a minute. Just a minute, I'm going to pause it. So there we go. I've just cut that on now, and then you want to feed it around until it catches in, like you do on a key ring. And there you go. So that's that on. And then you want to get the next one. They are a bit fiddly when they're small. I meant to get some bigger ones. I didn't quite realise what the size was. So I have ordered some more. That one in. So just spin it around until it's in. And now they're attached. Then what we want to do is feed our strap. So you're going to put your strap through. We're going to put some glue on here and fold it over. So I'm just gonna put some glue on the tab, bring it up to the ring, and then fold that over. And again, you do need to hold it. You know, I've just done that the wrong way round, haven't I? Hang on a minute. Let's go back. So you do want to hold that on. I did have some clips somewhere. So really hold that, and then do the other one, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've put both of those on. Now the strap's on. So then we've got this. And there's your bag. You could have that as the front, like I said, and attach your handles here. I just feel like that's a bit thin, whereas these sides are doubled up, which is why I've decided to put them there. Then the bows, I'm just going to pop underneath there. But first of all, I just need to finish making this one. So again, it is a little bit of a waiting game when you're sticking it together, because it's a curve and it'll want to push back on it. So you just, probably the same as any other bow, you've just got to hold it. I hope you like this bag. I hope you give it a go. I did write on my Facebook group, which is Crafting with Danielle Rose, about this exciting project. I just really, really do love it. I think it's really good. Do be careful what card you do use, the thickness of it, because obviously if it's a really, really thick card, it's probably not going to bend. As well, this card is 250 GSM, so I wouldn't suggest doing it any stronger than that, really. Then with this, you just want to bend this backwards. And then we'll just stick our bow on. We're nearly finished now anyway. I'm sure you know what I'm going to do next. So again, it is a little bit of a waiting game. Just want to make sure your bow is nicely lined up. I love this bow, it's so nice and big. And then I've got some Stampin' Up sequin ribbon trim just to feed on the little embellishment. So you want to fold that back, bring that over, and then this goes back on itself, but that is a little bit long, so we do cut a bit off. And then pop some glue on, excuse me, and hold it together, and that is it for the bows. So then I'm just going to bring up my hot glue gun while that's been heating up. And then we can stick these bows on. So like I said, I'm going to stick them just underneath the eyelets. So I'm going to put a good amount of glue on. And then stick this right underneath the eyelets. Like that. So there you go. And then the next one exactly the same. Put a good amount of glue on. And then we'll just attach that underneath the eyelet. This bag is perfect for Mother's Day, I think, and anything else, any other occasion. So there we go. And last thing to do is just attach the ribbon. So it is a sequin trim, like I said. I'm just going to feed it through the eyelet, and then I'm going to feed it through the ring. So I'm just going to tie it into a double knot. Like that, and then just cut the tops off, and there we are. There we go. So there it is. There's my little bag. I'm sorry if the light's not so great, but I think they're just brilliant. I really do love them. I hope you do. I hope you'll give it a go. If you've liked the video, please give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to go over to my Facebook group where you can keep up to date on more tutorials. So thanks so much for watching. See you again next time. Bye.